Okay, so here I am in the spare room where the propagator lives, and I've got the lid off the propagator just to show you what's happening in here. So quite a lot actually. So I've just put in this, so we've got some red robin tomatoes in here, some coriander and some of my own calendula art shades that I saved from plants last year. It might even have been, actually it was 2018, so they're a wee bit old, the calendula, but we'll see how they get on. I love calendula art shades, love love love. Then we've got a lot of little seedlings happening. Starting here, this is a tomato, it's Gardener's Delight, and then we've got Yellow Delight, and here we've got a Rudbeckia, Prairie Sun, and I love Rudbeckia. They're just fantastic. They give you late colour, sort of August, September, October time. And then there's a Hot Prairie Fire, a couple of Hot Prairie Fire chilies there. And while we're on chilies, I have chitted some more Hot Prairie Fire. And so basically I've used a piece of kitchen towel, I dampened it, put some seeds in it, folded it up, popped it in a bag. 5th of February, these ones actually, I'm not going to open it up, but these probably are ready now to pot on. And then we've got Hungarian Yellow Hot Wax. I think these were a bit slower. I don't know whether they're chitting as well as the, sorry, you might not be able to see that, chitting as well as the Hot Prairie Fire, because I've already done some of those. And this little guy here, which is just there, is my single chili as part of, and it's my seed that I'm growing for the Single Seed Challenge 2020, and it's Spangles Twilight. And when did I sow it? 15th of Feb. Sowed it on 15th of Feb, popped it in a little bag in the propagator, the heated propagator, and this is the 22nd. What was that? 15th, 22nd. So 7 days, and up it is popping. So fantastic. It's germinated at least. And in case you're unaware of what this single seed challenge is, the idea is that you start a single seed of a particular plant, and you make videos following its progress from germination right through to fruiting. And yeah, so this is my contender for that, and it's a chili plant that grows about 3 foot tall. It gives strawberry shaped chilies of varying colours, so it's an ornamental as well as an edible. So you get like purple and red and white and so on. So it's really should be quite exciting, quite stunning if I manage to grow it properly. So anyway, yep, that's my chili for the Single Seed Challenge 2020. What else have we got? Here's some more pepper, chili peppers. This is, in fact, no, this is just Pepper King of the North. And this one is Pepper Long Red. What's that? Well, seeing I don't remember planting it. Long Red Marconi. So they've germinated quite nicely. And now we've got loads and loads of little plants here. Celery, and it's Golden Self Blanche. Never grown celery before, haven't got a clue. So we'll see how I get on. Obviously there's too many there, so I'll need to thin them out and prick them out, etc. These two guys, it's another first for me. These are turmeric plants, and I grew these from just a couple of little pieces of turmeric that I bought in the shop, and it took ages. Now when 3rd of November I sowed these initially, or planted them I should say, but it wasn't until December that I actually had the propagator set up, later on in December. So up until then they were just sitting on a kitchen window ledge and they weren't really doing anything. But as soon as I put them in the propagator, the heated propagator, up they popped. So I will need to be thinking what I'm going to do with these now. I'm leaving them in the propagator just now. I believe they like good warm temperatures. You can't really see here, but here we have some more Rudbeckia. This is Toto Rustic, it's called. So they're just starting to come through. And here we have Sweet Pepper King of the North. And these were the sweet peppers that I chitted in the same way as I'm chitting the other ones I just shown you. And you can see that I've got little plants. Some of them actually already, when I took them out of the bag, they already had their leaves forming. Others, it was just roots that were coming out of them. But for all of them, I had to basically rip around the kitchen towel because the germinated seed had got entangled with the fibres of the kitchen roll, so I couldn't really separate them, but that's okay. So we now have, you probably notice there's little bits of kitchen roll that are sort of in there, but the plants are rooting now into the compost as well. So that is Sweet Pepper King of the North. And then finally in here, what do we have? These. What are these? Oh, this is Fringe Sorrel. Never grown sorrel before. So yeah, that's Fringe Sorrel. I can leave that off now. Yeah, so I will probably leave this a little bit longer and then pop it underneath the grow lights out of the heated propagator and take it from there. So that's the heated propagator, and I'm just going to swing around and show you. That's the lid of it with the lights, and there's Colin. Colin! Always in the way. Yes. Now I bet you're stuck. Okay, now looking at the window ledge in the spare room, we have some succulents that I've been growing. So that's an aloe vera. Here's a couple of jade plants that I propagated from a single leaf. Here is a little satsuma, or orange, I'm not quite sure which, that my cousin gave me. She started growing it last summer. And here is some winter lettuce, the Valen, that I just popped into this tub. It's looking a bit busy, so I'll maybe have to transplant them out to give them more space, but they're doing okay just now. And in this pot here, I've got some Nigella, what's it called? Sativa, which is black cumin. So you can get you'll get black cumin seeds from the plants when they go to seed. Don't think they need. I'm going to put this in the propagator now I think about it, the heated propagator, rather than just sitting it on the window ledge, and see if we get anything. It's been sitting on the window ledge since the 15th of Feb, so not that long, just 7 days, but maybe I'll just pop it in the heated propagator, see if we can get it going. And then a couple more jade plants, and a couple more, in fact 3, I've got 2 in that tub, that pot, of the satsumas or oranges, can't remember which they are. Then we've got some leeks. This is a leek elephant, and I've never grown this variety. I don't think I've grown leeks. I think last year I got little baby leeks and put them out. So yeah, I don't think I've done leeks from seed. So this will be another first for me. And then along at the end, some more succulents that Lynn's from My Little Bit of Peace, when she visited last summer, she brought me some cuttings of various succulents. There's a Christmas cactus there, and some others that I'm not sure of the name, and they're sitting there doing fine. Okay, underneath the heated propagator, which is on a table. Oh, that's Colin's tail. Colin's come to help me do this bit, haven't you, Colin? Yes. So the light will be a bit funny because I've got grow lights on down here. So I've got these 2 grow lights that are letting me, Colin, move along, that's it. Letting me give some of the plants that don't need the heat anymore a bit more light to try and help them grow without stretching too much. So I've got a Hungarian, and two in fact, Hungarian Yellow Wax chilies. There's one there, and there's one there. And I've got over there, Colin knew, some mixed sweet peppers in there. And then we've got some onion Ailsa Craig there. These are getting a bit long. And I've got some more onion there that doesn't look great. Is that Bedfordshire Champion? They're a bit sort of floppy. And then a couple more jade plants. Now these were cuttings that I took as you see them. They're not from a single leaf. I just cut off these pieces of my main jade plant. So I've put them under here just to make sure they get plenty of light to help them hopefully to root, and hopefully they'll romp on from there. So yeah, that's what I have. Oh, there's a little bunch of, what was that? I think that was alfalfa or something that I'll need to give to the quail actually. Yeah, so underneath the heated propagator, got this little thing happening with my heated my grow lights, just to give a little bit more light to some of the plants, since I'm running out of windowsill space and it's too cold to put any of these things out yet. Are you helping me, Colin? Oh, you're a weird colour with those grow lights. Anyway, that's a spare room. It's going like a fair. Isn't it, Colin?